You could call these people professional mumblers. It's called Walla. When it's done, it sounds like Walla, 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 Walla. We are going to do an embassy party here, so I want to hear Spanish and French and Italian. Okay, who's got her? If it's not being said by one of the stars, chances are the voices were recreated later in the recording studio.
Oh, look, there's Lady Bundle now.
Q1, take 4.
Oh, look, there's Lady Bundle now.
Sometimes we're asked to create a laugh track for a sitcom or a game show or that unseen carnival ride. The voices that you hear coming out of police radios or airport pages.
And unloading of passengers only.
Firemen yelling off screen. That's us too. We can sing or scream or do whatever is needed. Sometimes the people you see making love in a movie aren't the ones you're hearing.
We're picking up a distress call, Captain. On speakers.
This is the transport ship LaCool. We're caught in some energy distortion. 2 ships in our convoy trapped in a severe gravimetric distortion. We can't break free. We need help. It's tearing us apart. This is the
The LaCool is one of 2 ships transporting Alorian refugees.
Hi, my name's Gary Schwartz. I live here in North Bend. And that was my voice you heard as the distress call on Star Trek Generations. That's my voice. I was what is known as a looper. Looping is a term that's used for improvising actors that provide background voices and various off-screen radio voices for film and television. That was my loop group in the previous clip. And the first movie I ever did was Cocktail with Tom Cruise. And I used to be a bartender before I was an actor, so I think that's why I got the call. On Star Trek, well, we were looping on a TV series called Max Headroom. There was a lot of computerese. And this was in the 90s, and I had just gotten my first IBM computer, and like a nerd, I read through the manual. When it came time to do what my boss, Barbara, termed technobabble, I could spew out this technobabble terms, about computer stuff. So she goes, oh, you're pretty good with that computer babble. We just got Star Trek Next Generation, and I think I'll put you on that crew. So we had to learn everything there was to know about the Enterprise, navigation terms, engineering, sick bay. We would also play various aliens. I would play a lot of Ferengi because I could do those odd voices. But mostly we were crew members, passing by in the hallway behind the action. We were doing all of the different Star Trek movies. Barbara Harris's first looping job as a loop group was The Wrath of Khan. That was her very first job. We had to compile these notebooks of terminology. This was in the days before the internet. This was the 90s. So we would have to raid the library for terms and arcane glossaries and then put it in our notebooks. Sometimes we would even fight over the books at the same library, some of us. Here's all my Star Trek things. Here's navigation, lateral sensor arrays, sick bay. Have to know where the hypospray is, the tricorder, the stasis blanket, and the cryostasis. Engineering, here's all our engineering terms. So we'd have to know the whole schematic of the ship. Yeah, and here's all my Klingon words and phrases. Oh my goodness, we had I did a lot of Klingon. It is approaching the ship. Yo, we are proceeding toward the planet. Steady on course. Understood. Tuh! Hurry up! Kobe! No. Hisha! Yes. Klingon small talk.
Is there such a thing?
There is Klingon small talk. Kebe! No problem. They were very, you know, let's see, I sleep soon. Ich kwang toch. Kolech, I see you. Vilek ishkech. I need to see him. Visha chbe. I don't care. Wow. Well, looping on Star Trek was so much fun. And, you know, even when I moved here to North Bend, I would still, when I got a call to loop on Star Trek, I would literally pay the airfare to fly down to Burbank and loop for an afternoon and fly back on the night flight. Star Trek is just one of the most iconic shows. I remember being 13 years old when Star Trek first hit the airwaves, and I was completely a Star Trek fan from the very first time I saw Gorn. And then to be in my 30s and suddenly on the TV series that I idolized was just, I mean, it was an actor's dream a kid's dream come true. There I was, living the dream. Live long and prosper.